What's good, y'all? Cali Green 2 Fresh here, holding it down for Carnival Spirits. Ninjas in action, motherfuckers. Just got back from Juggalo weekend last night, and it was fresh. It was fresh, y'all. Let's get into this shit. So, first of all, I went through hell to get to Juggalo weekend, which you wouldn't think I would have gone through hell to get there because I only live slightly over an hour away from LA. I'm like, depending on traffic, an hour and 15 minutes to like an hour and a half usually. So I'm not really that far away. But the last Monday, right before building up to Juggalo weekend, my babysitter fucking canceled. And for those of you that don't know, me and my wife have 4 fucking kids. No family willing to help us for an extended period of time. They'll do like a couple hours and be worn out. So getting a babysitter for 2 days is rough. And yeah, our babysitter canceled. So it's like, well, fuck, now what? What the fuck are we gonna do? We found a new babysitter and had to switch up plans. So instead of just dropping my kids off somewhere and like leaving them there for a couple days, what we ended up doing was we took them with us to LA, and we have a homegirl that lives in LA, and she took care of the kids while we were at the show. She took care of them at our hotel room, which we originally were not planning on getting a hotel room. Cause, you know, we really don't live that far, but with the situations being as they were, it was just easiest to get a hotel room. So we did that. We checked into our hotel around like 11 in the morning on Friday, and it was fucking on. Friday was also my daughter Rainy's first birthday, so happy birthday to my daughter Rainy. We had a little birthday party for her, you know, before we went. She got to have regular milk for the first time, and she loved it. We, you know, dipped her face in the frosting of the cake a little bit. She enjoyed it. You know, we had a lot of fun. But apparently it was Big Hoodoo's birthday too. So that's pretty cool. My daughter and Big Hoodoo share a birthday. But anyways, go to fucking Juggalo weekend, day 1, Friday, and the line for will call, fucking ridiculous. The people they had doing it fucking sucked. They went hella fucking slow. We ended up missing the first band, which artist, whatever, it really wasn't that big a deal. I don't even know how to pronounce the person's name. Madalopi, like, I don't fucking know. It sounded like he was fresh from what I was able to hear, because like we walked up as he was finishing his last song. He sounded fresh. But yeah, night 1 we pretty much went straight to the fucking stage. Money is tight. I spent basically my entire paycheck to do this fucking trip. I was hoping my taxes were going to come in. They're not coming in until this weekend. So it is what it is. I spent most of my fucking paycheck to go, and it was worth it. It was fucking worth it. But yeah, we went straight to the stage. And when we got up there, there was a dude there literally just chilling with a backpack full of blunts, and he fucking kept pulling one out, light it up, pass it, next one, pass it. So we got probably like 10 blunts in before Big Hoodoo ever hit the fucking stage. But before Big Hoodoo, this band went on there called Not Dead Yet. They were okay, you know. new metal, very new metal, which I'm cool with new metal. At this point in my life, though, I'm not really checking out too much new metal, because, I mean, the genre has been around for over 2 decades. I like what I like in the genre. You know, I stick to the bands I stick to. Every once in a while, I'll hear a group and be like, okay, that's fresh. But pretty much just rehashing old shit. You know, it is what it is. They weren't bad, but Big Hoodoo went on. First time I ever saw Big Hoodoo live, and he put it the fuck down. He was there having a good time, celebrating his fucking birthday, and it was fresh as fuck. After that, Power Man went on. Now, for those of you who don't know, Power Man 5000, I've been a huge fan of them since the beginning of their career, and I still follow them today. I'm one of those few people, but I was really surprised when I realized how many people actually don't know who Power Man 5000 is. I'm at work, like, talking to people who I would think would know who they are, and like literally one person knows who the fuck Power Man 5000 is in my kitchen at work. So that kind of blew my mind. I'm like, when worlds collide? Really? Like, supernova goes pop? No? Okay, fuck it. But they had a good amount of people in the audience that were down and that knew their music, so that was fresh. We were alongside a bunch of people who were getting down to them, so that was cool. ICP. After that, ICP put on one hell of a fucking show both nights. Now, let's get into some drama that went down night one. And no, I'm not talking about the fight that happened outside after. I'm talking about some other shit. Let's talk about some real ass shit. Now look, people are fucking people. That's all it comes down to. People get into scuffles. It fucking happens. Shit fucking happens. This guy behind me, I don't know what the fuck he was on. He was on some whole other shit from our entire section. Our section was vibing each other. We were all cool. And then this fucking skinhead dude comes into our section, starts pissing a bunch of people off. He's just over the fucking top. He's leaning on my fucking shoulders, using me to like fucking film. And he's also dancing on me, like fucking grabbing me, groping me, fucking jousting his fucking dick in my ass. And eventually I fucking couldn't take it anymore. I turned around and I told this dude, look, get your fucking dick out of my ass. I'm not your girl. And he tried to say some shit like, oh, you ain't fooling nobody with that hair. He started whispering in my ear and shit. You ain't fooling nobody with that hair. And started telling me shit like, you ain't down. And I turned around and I was like, get the fuck off me, motherfucker. I'm fucking done with you. And at this point, the people that are like kind of in front of me, I was like on the barricade, but not on the barricade. You know, I had like some girls in front of me, you know, short little girls that were on the barricade, and I was behind them. And they were fucking done with this dude, because he's trying to like inch his way into the barricade, and one of the dude's girls is like, hell fucking no, you're not getting this spot. Eventually security jumped in and said, listen, if I see your hand touch this barricade one more time, and if you keep fucking with this dude in front of you, you're out of here. You are fucking out of here. I'm done with you. And eventually security got him out of there. Came, checked on me. He's like, you good, bro? Gave me a pow. Security was tight. They were actually really fucking cool. They weren't over the top, you know. If there was a situation and they noticed it, they handled it. So, Pershing Square, dead center of downtown Los Angeles. I heard a lot of people saying, like, I don't understand why they chose this location. If you're not from LA, you don't fucking know. You don't know where to book the thing. You want to book it in LA. We were in LA, like literally centered around buildings. And honestly, I think it was the perfect spot, because anywhere else we could have had noise complaints, bullshit like that, you know, but we were surrounded by just office buildings. And yeah, like, it did end pretty fucking early. I'm saying this is probably due to the area, and I'm guessing that this is also the reason for the weak lineup. They didn't want to bring in a bunch of big names and have this event get out of control, because it fucking would have, and LA doesn't play. So that's my philosophy on this lineup. Another thing that was weird, there was a lot of like scenesters there. And when I say scenesters, I don't mean like fucking emos. I mean like the newer fucking trendy fucking, you know, I got a long beard and I wear like button up t-shirts and I'm a beer connoisseur. You know, there's a lot of that type of shit. It was kind of weird. Kind of fucking weird. My fucking lighter's dying. No. But all in all, night one was a success. We had to bone out of there with the fucking quickness, because babysitter had to leave the hotel and get back home. So as soon as it was over, you know, went home to the hotel, switched off with the babysitter, rinsed all the Faygo off, you know, let's get night two. So night two, we get there, we decide we're gonna do the beer chug. Another side note, the homies that were supposed to go with me ended up not being able to go. My best friend, who I make music with, he had surgery on his appendix. Yeah, his appendix. And his appendix needed to be removed like a week or so ago. So he still got stitches and shit. He wasn't able to make it. He also was missing like 3 weeks of work. So got the bone. Wasn't able to go. My other homie, Lunchbox, old school Juggalo homie, he was in a car crash recently, so he's not 100% and wasn't able to go. So that shit sucked. But night two, my wife's homegirl went with us. We decided we're going to do the beer chug. That shit was fresh. Other than the fucking, they had like a weird little DJ there that's spinning like fucking Fergalicious and weird ass shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? And I was hearing complaints that night one, like, that music was overpowering like the music from the stage. So people are trying to, you know, get their drink on and listen to the fucking concert, and they can't because this fucking shitty ass DJ. But anyways, we get there, get into the beer chug, start getting some beers in us. Fucking Danny Boy runs up on me live streaming, catches me off guard. I'm like fucking like 10 beers in at the point that he ran up to us. Chopped it up with him a little bit. Danny Boy was fresh. We decide to hit the stage because Ouija's gonna be on next. And I've never seen Ouija. I had to fucking see Ouija beginning to end. We got to the same fucking spot we were in night one. And yeah, Ouija was so fucking fresh. Once again, like fucking pre-rolls and blunts start going around. Fucking feeling it. Really fucking feeling it. Ouija killed his fucking set. Went to his merch booth because he's gonna, you know, sign autographs and shit. And I'm finally gonna meet Ouija. My wife kind of befriended Ouija's girl, which was fresh. But yeah, fucking finally met Ouija. I had him sign my arm. It had already disappeared from Faygo Armageddon that night. I was gonna fucking get it tatted, but it's too late now. There's no turning back. But it was cool. It was fucking cool. Like chopping up with Ouija. He told me to tell Don Chaos what's good. So Don Chaos, Ouija said what's good. But yeah, after that, fucking ran into Danny Boy again. Like, I went to the bathrooms and fucking ran into Danny Boy again. I didn't recognize him at first because I was fucking, you know, I was under the influence. And anyways, chopped it up with him for a good while. Went back into the beer fest. Got a bunch more fucking beers in me. Missed Power Flow, which is Sin Dog of Cypress Hills rap metal group. Missed him because I was chopping it up with Ouija and I was getting my drink on. Went back to the stage for Cottonmouth Kings. Cam K threw it the fuck down. Well, King Spade threw it the fuck down. And D-Lo brought his daughter up on stage, which was really fucking fresh. She's probably like no more than a year old. So, yeah. Did that. Fucking watched KMK, went back to the beer fest, and then on the way back from the beer fest ran into Johnny Richter. All in all, Juggalo weekend, major fucking success. Didn't think I was gonna be able to make it. Fucking made it happen. And that's what it's about, you know. The clowns don't get to the West Coast too often, especially for major events, so I had to make it fucking happen. It was fresh as fuck. And it might have been fresher if you were there, motherfucker, but it is what it is. Didn't see as many people as I would have liked to have, but at the same time, I did meet a lot of people. Scotty D, Mankini, Ouija, fucking Danny Boy, Johnny Richter of Cottonmouth Kings. I'd say I had a good fucking time. So, till next we meet, motherfuckers. Always keep it wicked motherfucking fresh to the day you fucking die. And if you have a will, there's a fucking way. Believe that shit. Make it fucking happen. Till next we meet, Cali Green 2 Fresh. Always keep it wicked fresh, dude.
Big Hoodoo. Yo, hold up. Don't forget the guarantee. Always remember we promise you, the wicked clowns will never die.